Oh, hey. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, how do I get this echo out of here? Oh. Hello. Welcome to something a little different. My screen isn't green, it's true. Literally unwatchable. No, I don't know. I wanted to feel different today. It's a just chatting stream, isn't it? Like I'm supposed to talk about stuff. Hello, M. Caldwell. Welcome to the stream. What's happening? How you doing, Meg? I'm stressed about this, man. I'm not used to. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a game to talk about. It's me for a minute, and that's weird. You're playing Portal Knights? I don't know what that is. But yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Before we get started, looks like people are showing up. Hello, welcome to something a little bit different. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My first emote came through. Oh, Chris, also an affiliate. Yeah, that happened quick, huh? Hello, Grenade. Poison151. I know. Like the guy with the Pokemon name actually got the Pokemon reference. I did not choose that. That's random and meant to be. Isn't that something? If I make it to partner, I get to choose what my emote name is, and I was gonna do like poison underscore whatever the emote is, but yeah, I'm Poison151 now. Isn't that something? Sure, prefix. But yeah, anyone who's subscribed can get that poison love in chat. You can get these sweet emotes, and now that's make it something untypable. Need more Greek letters, so no one can type it. You know what? I'll just make that my URL so no one can get here. That sounds fun. You will love this. Your free cat emotes. Whatever, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I asked around to some people that that I work with, some friends, some people who messaged me on Facebook, and it turns out a lot of people don't know what Twitch is. And I forget that, like, in gaming circles, it's easy to just be like, yeah, it's Twitch. It's like, it's like saying, oh, we're gonna Google it or it'll pop on YouTube. It's just like people know what Twitch is, but a lot of people in my circle outside of Twitch are just like, oh, one of my coworkers said to me yesterday, like, oh, so I saw your post on Facebook. Are you doing a game show? Is that what's going on? I'm like, yeah, sure, something like that. But I don't know. It's like outside of the internet, when you say, yeah, I'm streaming, like people don't even know what that is. So I was thinking, like, I'm an affiliate, super cool. I'm successful in playing Spelunky, super nice. But what now? Like, how do I continue to grow? And I think there's a couple answers. I think continuing to be really good or get better at Spelunky is an answer. I think providing interesting content, I don't know, dude. I think that's an answer. But the question in my mind has been, like, how do I bridge the gap between people who want to come in and watch some Spelunky and people who might like me, might be interested in chatting with me or talking to me, and might not know what Twitch is, like my mother, like my random coworkers, like my friends on Facebook were like, yeah, I really approve what you're doing. This is so super cool. I don't know what it is, but it's good that you're doing it. So I don't know. I figured I'd pop on today and talk about what this whole Twitch thing is to me, what it means to me, you know? Me, I like you. Like you, Meg, I like you too. But that's why we're dressed down today. That's why there's no Spelunky yet. I'll probably be playing later or something. But I was thinking, like, maybe turn this into a YouTube series. Shark, I was telling you about it. Maybe make it into something special. I don't know. Canon 4K, thanks for the follow, man. Is that the fella from the Smash Brothers Discord? If so, hello. Welcome. And if not, still, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. The t-shirt, thank you. Limited edition. Mega Man 9, controversial take, the best Mega Man. Which it's an impossible thing to say. It's like between 2 and 3 and 5 and 9 and 10 is like, oh, what's your favorite kid? What's your favorite? We've talked about this. They're all Mega Man games are good. What was I saying? Yeah, I was thinking it would be cool to have, like, I don't know, maybe start up a series of, ideally, a series of how to get from no internet presence to being pretty big on Twitch, like having this as a viable career path or something, and to document it from the beginning. And the beginning is just a dude playing video games. And maybe if other people can come in and see what I'm doing and be inspired to do it themselves, cool. Maybe if I get to look back in a couple of years and be like, oh yeah, when I was just talking to a couple of my friends and acquaintances and coworkers, whatever, explaining what Twitch is, look how far I've come. Or if, you know, this is as big as I'm gonna get, streaming to 10, 20 people, which is still awesome. But still just being able to, like, get my thoughts together about it and say, this is where I'm at and this is why I'm doing this. But yeah, I guess to start from the beginning, I got a webcam for streaming after watching your stream last week. Angel of Death, that's awesome. Because you're one of the dudes who just, like, found me randomly on the game browser, right? And was just like, oh, this guy's playing Spelunky, oh, that's pretty cool. Or did you got through Derek Hughes' Twitter or something? Either way, that's amazing, dude. I'm looking forward to watching your first stream. I'll check it out. I'll drop a fat host or something. Like, that's super cool. and already inspiring people. And like I've gotten a couple messages on Facebook and a couple comments, people saying like, hey, you made affiliate like already? How'd you do it? And my answer has been like, oh, just playing the video game. But but there's more to it than that. But I guess to start at the start, from people who, because I had, like I said, I had some people on Facebook say, I don't know what you're doing, but I'll click on the link you put up and I'll come and watch. Like, cool. If that's the case, if this is your first time on Twitch, hello. I'm Poison type. You can call me Poison. Maybe you know my real name in real life. No names here. You can call me Jim. I don't really care. But on the internet, I'm Poison, and I'm streaming live on Twitch. Twitch is a service which you'd think you'd know if you were here, but you might be surprised, where you stream video games to people and they can watch you play video games. That's the main focus. And there's people that do other stuff, like cooking stuff or makeup tutorials and all that. And I still read. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing Among Us on stream. That'll be a good time. But I don't know, you know, it's still such a fascinating thing to me, even though I've been like a loyal Twitch viewer for a long time with a lot of names I could drop, but a lot of names you might know if you've been here. I forget that like this is a thing that can be people's livelihoods, you know? Like there are people who this is their job to come on and talk, to play games, to inspire, to create. And I think that's, my chair is falling down, I don't know why. I think that's so cool. Like when I was a kid, in the late 80s, early 90s, I remember very specifically, it must have been like 93 or 94, I had a subscription to Nintendo Power magazine. And I remember very distinctly getting a VHS tape in the mail for being a Power player, about from when the first Donkey Kong Country game came out. And it was like a tape that was behind the scenes, the making of Donkey Kong Country. And back at Nintendo of America Treehouse, it showed like all these dudes sitting in a room and play testing this game before it came out. And that's like, that was mind-blowing to me as like a 10-year-old. Like, oh my god, these guys, their job is to sit around and play video games. I want to do that. That's my dream job. I want to play video games all day. I want to be a bug tester. I want to be a play tester. And as I became an adult, I realized you can't just do that. You can't just play games. But then all of a sudden, we live in the future, and there are people who do that, and it's so cool. And on like a surface level, on like a very basic, the child's still in me level, hell yeah, I want to play video games for a living. That's awesome. Are you kidding? And have people just come in and be like, yeah, you're playing the video game real good. Here's some money. Yeah, that's super cool. But that's not really the point for me. The idea of being a Twitch streamer for me is, yeah, I'm passionate about games. I really like video games. I really like gaming in general. Roland Maddox. Well, hold on. Whatever I was saying, forget it. Why are you giving me money, Gregor? You don't have to do that. Just use Twitch Prime. But thank you. Thank you, man. You got a new emote. Check it out. Click on the little button. Let's see some Poison loves in chat, huh? What's up, buddy? Just talking about games, talking about what Twitch means to me, and we'll have Alex cut it up into a YouTube video later on. But no, wrong heart. You just subbed to me. You used my heart. It's close enough. Where was I? Yeah, the idea of have I seen High Score on Netflix? Oh man, I haven't. That's I don't know which one that is. Is that the one that talks about like Pac-Man and that's a book. I have a book called High Score that talks about like the history of games. Features stories and interviews with developers and creators of early video games. Maybe it's based on the book. I haven't checked it out. There's a full episode on Nintendo and Nintendo Power. In my closet next to me behind this gas mask and Proto Man cannon, I have like the first 12 issues of Nintendo Power. in not mint condition. Should dig those out and sell them sometime. My score is a super interesting watch. I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, so hey, Afro, welcome. Talking about Twitch, talking about the streaming life, talking about what it means to me. I'm doing something a little different before I get back to Lunkin. All right, focus. Twitch, having a platform. Playing games is the idea of doing it for a living for an audience is super, super cool. But like the guys who really inspire me on this platform and on YouTube and on other like internet content creation, do more than just play games and people watch them play games or like look how good they are at the game. It's a method for inspiring creativity and inspiring community and like building something more than the games you're playing. Like great example, AGDQ, the GDQ series in general, games done quick, twice yearly speedrunning marathon that people get together and beat old games as fast as they can. They play through your Marios and your Yoshis and your Zeldas super fast, and the proceeds go to charity. AGDQ, awesome games done quick. The January installment of GDQ just ended today, actually, early this morning. And they raised, what, $2.7 million for Doctors Without Borders? And that's amazing to me. And that's what Twitch is to me on, like, the grandest scale. Or also on a big scale, having other charity events or just people who get together and watch their favorite streamer and get to chat as part of a big group. I was watching Mitch Flower Power earlier today, who was one of the Super Mario Brothers runners at GDQ, and who was... I just sat in his chat while everyone talked about Mario and talked about gaming, and it brings people together, and that's super cool. That's what it is to me. It's not the idea of not getting a real job or having to work a real job or getting to play games all day. It's the idea that Twitch is, I don't know, like, it's a community. And that's, I mean, I'm starting to sound like a YouTube Rewind or something, but I guess the idea of it is to, like, think about what it means to me as I do it. Think about what Twitch is to me and how I got here. Here being, I started, my first stream was what, like the first of this month, and I already have like 20 subs and 100 something followers and thousands of views on my clips. And that's not bragging. Like, that's me saying I can't figure out how it happened so quick. Like, it's such a foreign concept to me that to have the support of the people that I know and care about and strangers who all of a sudden aren't strangers and are people that is like, hey, you know, I see Angel and Bushido and Felix and all the random people who just pop in. It's like, I don't know. I think the term for it is parasocial relationship, but that's an ugly sort of thing. It's like, dude, that's your bros. You're supporting me and I'll support you back. It's super cool. But I feel like thinking about how I got to this spot, how I got to affiliate, like, so quickly, I have a need to, like, break it down and figure out what it was that got me here and how I can use whatever this superpower is to continue building my community and continue building, like, my platform, because that's what it could be to me, you know? But first off, how did I get here? How am I sitting here with 20 subscribers with like a week of streaming under my belt? And a lot of the answer is luck. And a lot of the answer is coming into it with a plan. Like, for one, before I started streaming, before I became a Twitch streamer, it was years of my friends being like, dude, you should do this thing. Dude, you're passionate about games. You're good at games. You care about games. You play games all the time. Stream it. In the back of my mind, it's been like, yeah, I guess there's no reason not to. Like, if I'm playing Spelunky or Binding of Isaac or whatever else. Anyway, if I'm just sitting there playing it for 10 hours a day because I'm addicted to a game and it's my hobby, why not share it with an audience, you know? And I just didn't get to it until Shark, who is in chat, and Mrs. Shark, hello Mrs. Shark, have been bugging me for ages, like, do the thing. And I have. And like I said, it feels like it shouldn't be that easy to just go on and play games and all of a sudden I have all this success. But it's like breaking down how it happened. I think the biggest things that led me to being successful at the beginning of my Twitch career here is one, I did tell everyone, like all of my friends and acquaintances and coworkers and anyone who would listen, like, hey, I there's this cool thing that I might be doing soon. Like, I'm getting a new computer and I want to stream. And people are like, what's streaming? I'm like, well, it's like YouTube, but it's live and it's for games. And I said all the stuff I just said a minute ago. But like, really getting the idea in the heads of my social circle. Like, I think I'm gonna go online and play some video games. I think I'm going to try out Twitch streaming. Like, I think that's the first step towards the success I've had is telling my friends, hey, it's finally happening. So I'm gonna have my first stream on like next Monday. Come in and hang out with me, or just sit and watch me on mute or whatever. And getting like a dozen people to be like, okay, fine, just shut up, and I'll be there, I'll watch. That gave me the foundation of like 10, 20 viewers that I've been lucky enough to maintain just by getting the word out there. And I see a lot of streamers who, you know, the first step is just playing the game. And in a lot of ways, I think that makes sense. Like, if you don't just go online and do the thing, that seems redundant to say. If you're not doing the thing, you're not going to do the thing. You got to do the thing. But the first step, to me, was networking. And like spreading around the idea, I am going to go stream. And with that, cross promotion. Like, a bunch of people that have come in to watch me are from my Smash Brothers group, because offline I'm a tournament organizer for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate here in upstate New York, and because of it, I'm like an admin on the Facebook group. It's like 1,000 people strong, and I'm not particularly active, but a longtime member of the Discord, and I check up on the chats and what everyone's talking about every now and then. But being able to pop in there, and I try not to advertise too much, but just say, hey, I'm streaming, come check it out. I did it like 10 minutes ago and said, hey, come check me out. Like, that helped a ton. And going onto Reddit, like the game I've been playing is Spelunky 2, and just going on the Spelunky subreddit and being like posting some clips of mine, like, hey, here's a cool funny thing I did, and people have popped in from that. And having my dear friend Adelaide, who I've said at every stream that I'm so thankful that she shouted me out on Twitter to her friends, and like retweeted and tweeted at like the game's creator of Spelunky, Derek Yu, who just was like, yeah, come check out this guy. Like, cross promotion has been such a huge thing for me in getting my start and getting my affiliate status and all that. And that's why, like, that's kind of why I'm doing this. It's kind of why I'm talking through my process, is so I can maybe put this together as a YouTube video and show it off as, you know, I've seen this first step towards success. Like, I've had this modest win here on Twitch. Maybe other people can learn from it, and I can document what that means to me and what it's doing. So I'll have YouTube as a cross promotion too. Even like the dumb stuff I was saying to Shark the other day while I was playing, like, yeah, I'm just gonna cross post this to r/livestream fails. Like, yeah, it's gonna be funny. It'll make him even more mad because it's actually r/livestream fail, and if I add on an S, they'll come into my chat and with hate views and be like, you spelled our Discord. I don't know. That's the other thing. All of this that I'm saying, like, this is how I've found this modest success. I'm kind of making it up as I go. I really don't know what I'm doing yet. Discord, that's the other thing. Like, I am lucky enough to have the best mod in the world in Shark, and he made me my own Discord for this chat, and, you know, click on the link there and join up, come and hang out and talk. But yeah, See the Masked Singer TV show, Ninja was on it when he was revealed. It's Ninja. Everyone's like, who? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Oh man, there was an exchange on Twitter between Ninja and Lady Gaga, who I'm a huge fan of, where he like went at her, just said something, and she just responded with, who are you? Like, on my Facebook, I posted a picture with one of my very favorite streamer in the world, Star underscore, and I got a picture with him at a convention, and he has like a million subscribers on YouTube, more than that, millions of views on his videos. Like, is a very successful full-time streamer on Twitch, and not a single person on my Facebook, on my 600 friends, was like, "Oh man, it's Star! Look at that!" And it's just like, yeah, he's taking a picture with one of his friends. But what's Fortnite? Yeah, exactly. Inferno8134. Hi. Either I'm not who you think I am, or you're insinuating I look like Ron Weasley. I get that a lot. It's okay. Rupert Grint is rich. I can deal with it. But hello, welcome to the stream. Where was I? So yeah, I was talking about cross promotion and how one of the biggest ways I've found my modest success is by trying to get my name out there in a variety of different places, and so far it's paid off pretty well. And with that, like, I'm not just, it's hard. You're cute. You are too, man. Thank you. It's hard to say, like, oh, come check out my stream when I'm taught, like, on Reddit or on other places, just to say I'm playing Spelunky, because outside of a very small niche group, people don't care about Spelunky, and that's okay. It's just it's a very niche game. The people who play it, they realize it's the greatest game ever made. It's so cool. It's the best roguelike ever. But it's not like you can go around like somewhere in a grocery store and be like, yeah, Spelunky, right? Yeah, no one knows. Do I like men or women? Whichever you are is fine. But at you in Discord if you need something. Thanks for coming by, Shark. But that, like, the idea to me of what I'm doing on my stream is more than just like, yeah, I'm playing some Spelunky. It's more like I want to create things that people are interested in watching, whether it's, you know, through doing really cool things in the game I'm playing. Lately it's been Spelunky, or, you know, being interesting to talk to, I guess, or to say interesting things. I don't know. Like, it should be about creating content, and I think that's having that in like the forefront of your mind of what you want to be doing is super important, because if you're just sitting there and playing a game, like, anyone can play Spelunky, but you want to be doing cool things that people are interested in, you know? Beifong Atla, that's a Z2D, isn't it? Cheers, man. Thanks for following. But yeah, having in the back of your mind, or having at the forefront of what you do, like the idea that what you are doing should be interesting in some way, more than just I'm gonna play a game and people will watch. And that's why I chose Spelunky as the game that I play a lot, is because crazy stuff happens. It goes fast. You die in funny and interesting ways. It's randomly generated, so it's not just the same thing every time. And I don't know, I try to be interesting enough to talk to. That's a strange thing for me, is like it's weird, the idea that people I don't know would want to come in and hang out, but then again, when I think of my favorite content creators, I don't know anyone I watch on Twitch personally, but I watch them, and it's because I like the things they have to say. It feels like it's nice to have someone to hang out with in an odd way. What kind of movies do I like? I don't really watch a lot of movies. Comedies? Mel Brooks? Bad horror movies on Netflix? Watching you play Spelunky specifically is entertaining, despite the fact that I don't profit from it anyway. Well, it's like Bellpunt was saying the other day when he was in here. If you're in chat lurking, hello Ben. Anytime you watch anybody else play Spelunky, it's like you learn from their deaths, their problems, the things that they do right, the things that they do wrong. And every time I've watched anyone else play Spelunky in particular, it's like, dude, I didn't know you could whip arrows like that from the back. I didn't know you could, you know, pick up turkeys and carry them up ropes. I didn't know. I don't know. It's like that is the content I'm talking about. Like playing something that's interesting to people. Yo, Felix, you don't even play Spelunky? That's kind of dope. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. Inferno, do you have many friends? Yeah, I don't know. I get along with people real nice. I like to think I'm personable. It's an odd sort of question, but I suppose I'm kind of introverted in general. And maybe that's why I enjoy Twitch so much, because I can watch the people that I like, the content creators I like, and just kind of lurk and chat and not have to go out of my way to be social while still getting to feel like I'm social. When I put it like that, it's kind of a bummer, isn't it? But no, on the other hand, I don't think it is. I don't have any. I'll be your friend, Inferno. Welcome to the stream. Where was I? Content creation. Another thing I've heard, you know, a quote from a long time ago that really stuck with me. The techno house music artist Moby. I remember reading a quote from him in Rolling Stone in like 2003 that for some reason has stuck in my head for the last like 20 years. When he was asked about how he became successful, his biggest answer was, don't have a backup plan. Like, he moved out to LA or wherever and quit his job and gave up everything and is like, I'm gonna do music no matter what. And I think that's really bad advice. Like, streaming is not the plan for me. I'm not doing this and trying to grow my base and my content because I want to quit my job and be a full-time streamer and this is the only thing I can do and I'm just gonna play video games. Like it's more of like a cool hobby to me that like I think it's fun and interesting, and the people that inspire me on Twitch and on YouTube and whatever, they make it seem cool and interesting, and I would love to be that. So when it comes to not having a backup plan, oh, I have a backup plan. I have not quit my day job. I joke with my coworkers and my friends, like, yeah, if I hit 1,000 subs, like if this takes off the way it could, like absolutely, that I'll set a sub goal on stream, like yeah, 1,000 subs. I'm gonna call my manager and tell him off and quit live on stream. I should put that up. I think that's actually a pretty good sub goal. But I don't know. When I think about what's next for what I'm doing here, yes, I'm like, I have in my mind that forward motion, like what I would like to be doing, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm talking about what Twitch means to me. To make a YouTube video of it and make a series of, like, I don't know, from not famous to kind of famous. Like, this is how I'm doing it. But also, like, for my next couple streams, like, I'm probably just gonna keep playing Spelunky. It's a game I really like, and it's content that I think is meaningful, that people seem to really enjoy, and I like the idea that I get to talk and people kind of like listening. But it's tough because when you're playing any game, as a new content creator, like I'll keep saying it, Spelunky 2 is my favorite game of the last like 6 months by far, and that's what I've been doing here on Twitch for the most part. And I am not the best in the world. And I have this voice in the back of my head, like, yeah, because I'm not the best, I can't finish the Cosmic Ocean, I can't get to level 7-99, so what's even the point, you know? And I'm not like the most interesting streamer for Spelunky 2, so what's the point? But I think that kind of mindset is the opposite of where you want to be. I think it's like, it doesn't matter if I'm the best or I don't know, even okay at the game. Like, I think it's just as fun watching someone who goes on and dies immediately 8 or 9 times on the same set of spikes and is funny about it than watching someone who can beat the game with their eyes closed, you know? I think there's no reason to limit yourself on, like, set these arbitrary goals, like, if I'm not succeeding at this level or this thing, what's the point? I'm not that interesting. You just sit with a gas mask over your shoulder. Yeah. Orango SSP, what's happening? Welcome. Yeah, this is a real Russian child-sized gas mask. I wore it for a Team Fortress 2 Pyro cosplay with my buddy Shark like a couple years back, and it just sits as a centerpiece in my room every now and then. Ooh, imploded grenade. You're off to stream too? Good luck, man. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Orango, thanks for coming by the stream. Get Zinc in here too, would you? I was... Oh, Felix, thank you, dude. That's excellent. It's awesome to hear from someone who I know isn't just sucking up to me. Orango, my dude. I was... 50 Shades? We're gonna leave the gas mask where it is. Orango, I've been meaning to like hit you up because you were one of the people that like really inspired me to start doing this. Bullstench, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate you. Awesome. For anyone else in chat, did you know, before I finish one of the 3 thoughts that I started and just gave up on, that Davey, dude, why didn't you say that when you were in my stream the other day? Long time no talk, man. Welcome to this cool thing I'm doing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your financial support and emotional support and physical support. I want you to come over so you can give me a piggyback ride. Thanks for coming by, man. 4 ideas we've given up on. Yeah, let me keep a thought in my head. Davey, I appreciate it, man. I do miss you. Orango, watching you and watching our buddy Zinc and in like a smaller way, watching Draxel and Saiyan Mario, like watching a bunch of the dudes, the kids from my local Smash Brothers scene, watching them go on and just stream was so inspiring to me. Like the idea that, you know, Grant, how old are you? Like 17? And I'm an old man in my mid-30s. Like if these kids can pop on and put out interesting content, make it look easy. Grant, you always made it look super easy. 16, close enough. That's inspiring to me. That's super cool. And that's part of the reason that I felt so natural coming into it, is because you guys made it look natural. And I think that's like I was saying, the biggest thing for me is the idea that anybody can come on and just do this. Like, who am I? I'm just some dude. Like 2 weeks ago, I had no internet presence under my real name. I'm just another lurker watching Grand Pooh Bear play Mario Brothers. Hello, mother. She is listening. Hi, Emily. Welcome. I think that's super cool to be able to have that anybody can have a platform, and watching other people that I know who can come on and do this makes me feel less self-conscious, you know? Makes me feel like maybe it is that easy. But then again, like the success that I've seen in going from 0 to, well, I got like 20 something subscribers now in 2 weeks, like that I'm making actual money doing this is mind-blowing. And yes, part of it is because, as some of you guys in chat have said, I'm pretty good at talking. Part of it is because, yeah, I'm pretty good at the video games. And a big part of it is just being super, super lucky to catch the attention of the right people at the right time. I think more than anything, it's just a matter of getting in and doing it. Because because I've been putting this off for ages. Just coming in and streaming. But all my expectations are so wildly skewed because on my first day of streaming, which was a week and a half ago now, I talked to Salt City Slayer, who's in chat, who can't hear me, but whatever, and my buddy Tall Shark and Handsome, who is off doing something else, and a couple other random people who might be here. I talked to them. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do the streaming thing, and wouldn't it be funny if like I made it big and had 1,000 subscribers? Cool, but the idea of just like, if all I'm doing is playing a little niche platformer I like with 2 or 3 of my friends watching and laughing at me when I die, that's a huge success to me. But then I got in and all of a sudden I had 50 viewers at a time on my first stream because of it, absolutely insane luck and people with a much bigger presence than me being at the right place at the right time for me to catch them. Like, for one, it's wild and it still doesn't make sense to me. But for two, it's completely and permanently skewed any idea of what success could be. Like, getting on the other day and I only had 6 viewers, I'm just like, that's a lot less than usual. But then, like, most of my friends who stream, like, 6 viewers is nice. It's like, yeah, someone to talk to in chat. Like, I don't know how I got this lucky, for one. I don't know what's normal, for two. And I don't know, like, I think the expectation that, like, yeah, you know what, now it's smooth sailing right up to partner. I don't think that makes sense either, but trying to keep my feet grounded and, like, talk through the reasons and the way I've got to where I am so far, I think that's helpful in planning out my next step, you know? Getting better numbers than you, and you're a better Smash Brothers player than me. I'm only gonna say that one time ever, so clip it if you want to. And you've been doing this for longer, and it's just like there's a lot of people that I know who I think are more entertaining and fun to watch than me, and they have like half my viewers. It has to be luck. But whatever the reason is, like, it's on tape. Thanks, Dingo. You can cut that into your YouTube video, like Orango SSB greater than poison type underscore. But yeah, just like staying focused and thinking, okay, what do I do with this to reach whatever that next step is, and what do I want the next step to be? Because part of it is like, if I could snap my fingers and be like, okay, I have 1,000 viewers, I have 1,000 subs, I have 10,000 viewers, I'm getting Ninja's numbers, like I can quit my job and make a living on this. Is that something I want to do? Is that good? Like, I think of, I mentioned Star underscore earlier, who was a huge inspiration to me on YouTube. A once great YouTuber and a current great streamer at twitch.tv/stir. Maybe someday I'll do like an in-depth thing on those who inspire me. But I found him like, man, what year is it? I found him probably 15 years ago as a Team Fortress 2 streamer, or player on YouTube. Star underscore, who inspired me to have the underscore into my name, also because poison type was taken. But he was just this dude, kid at the time, playing Team Fortress 2 on YouTube, and he got really big doing it, and wound up for years and years made Team Fortress 2 content on YouTube, and that was like his thing. And as the years went by and Team Fortress 2 kind of died off in popularity a little bit, and he kind of lost interest in it, he wanted to play other games, and he had a big series of just random playing other stuff and messing around with his friends. And on the comments of every video that wasn't Team Fortress 2, there would be people being like, when's the new Team Fortress 2 video? And everything he made that wasn't Team Fortress 2, everyone's like, why isn't it Team Fortress 2? And then he transferred over to Twitch and started streaming Overwatch and started doing all these things, and it constantly in chat, like, yeah, I found you from your Team Fortress 2 videos, like, look at all these Team Fortress 2, Team Fortress 2, I love Team Fortress 2, why aren't you playing Team Fortress 2? And it haunts him. Like, in his Twitch bio, he says something like he still feels like he's letting down his community every day because he doesn't play the 13-year-old game that he got famous for. And so if I could, like, right now, be suddenly huge on Twitch, is that something I want? the idea that if I'm not doing the thing, like if I get big playing Spelunky, which I've been doing, then do I just keep playing Spelunky forever? And I'm the Spelunky guy? You gotta think. I mean, that's the Ludwig mentality. Ludwig is a different breed, and he's absolutely like I get my focus on creating content from him. Just man's ruthless about it. He's so cool. I want to be just like Ludwig when I grow up. But it's still it's the dichotomy in my mind. Like, would I want to be known as the guy playing this thing, even if I lose passion for that thing? And beyond that, do I want to be Twitch famous? Do I want to like go to PAX like I go to every year and have people stop and be like, "Oh my God, it's Poison type"? Like, I think I'm very far away from that. I've been joking about my success and how I get big on Twitch, but I don't think I am. I'm very proud of where I am, and I'm very thankful from the people who've helped get me here. But like, but just dreaming about it. Like, if I make it to the city on the hill, the 5,000 subscribers, if I'm Mr. 5K, it's gonna be tough, man. The idea of a celebrity for like just being a dude who's playing video games online it's kind of a crazy thing. That in the same way that anybody can just hook up a webcam and pop on and start talking and playing games and maybe people will follow them like I have right now, if I get big enough, like, is that even a good thing? You gotta imagine if once you get to the level of like Ninja or Germa or Forsen or Barb, like these big names, you can't go to gaming conventions anymore without having like a private room and Shade walking by, you know? Hey streamer, stop talking in circles, play game. Yeah, I'll get to it, man. Content. I'll probably be playing Spelunky in a little bit here. But yeah, when I think of what I want to be doing next, like in the short term, Spelunky. In a little while here, I'm gonna play some Spelunky. In the next couple months, I'll keep trying to get cool clips and doing cool things in game and keep trying to build off of that. And when the next Binding of Isaac expansion comes out, I'll be doing that. I'll be playing that a whole bunch. Try and set up a YouTube, try and grow that, try and not inundate everyone else with advertising. But just keeping that content first mentality going forward, I think that's important. And hopefully it pays off in whatever way I decide I want as it goes. I guess I was hoping I was coming up to some greater point than that, but... So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about what Twitch is to me. How about we play some video games? I'm going to take just a minute here and set up my green screen, and I'll play some Spelunky. Give me 1 sec. All right, we back. Now let me adjust my green screen. I gotta get a new one, man. I hate my green screen. It's one of those big circular ones that I managed to tear the edges to pieces within like an hour of owning it. Oh well, what can you do? That's a little better, isn't it? Oh, my shirt is a little bit see-through too. Dope. Yeah, it looks alright, I think. Cool. Paint a wall in your apartment. Maybe. Or I could just, like, get actual lighting. Thanks for talking. I'm sort of starting to take a leap into streaming, and it was interesting to hear what you had to say. Is that, that Richardson fella? Because if so, thanks for coming by, man. And if not, thanks for coming by, man. Let me see here. So in a minute we'll get into it, I suppose. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I should have run ads. I forget I have those now. Gotta get that money. Maybe I'll just do that, like... Would you guys stick around if I just ran ads 4 or 5 times? I won't do it all the time. Whatever. Let's get to spelunking. No, you wouldn't? What if I gave you a cut? You specifically, Mr. Moderator. 1 ad break per hour? Wait, is that something max? Well, what do you know? Alright. Let's get to Lunkin. Yeah, I feel like I talk so much. I just talked for like 45 minutes straight. I don't know why y'all are still here even. But thank you for being here. Thanks everybody for coming in and supporting. I appreciate you. It's good seeing some of the Smash Boys coming by. Let's see how many times I can miss this jump. I posted some of the clips of myself playing to r/livestream fail, and I just checked over the break to see how they were doing. Think of it like -11 karma and banned from the subreddit. That's a good start. Something about self-promotion. I guess I should have read the rules first. What can you do? But now I got some sweet content for a YouTube channel. I don't think promo is allowed there. Well, I mean, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek, being like, yeah, look at. It was supposed to be meta, or something. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. But like I said, I'm making this whole thing up as I go. I'm just trying to do what the people want, even though I don't know what the people want or who the people are. I found out that Twitch has a whole bunch of tools. Like, that sucked. Like metrics to tell you where people are coming from. And like most people who come and watch me get to me from Twitter. Now I have 6 Twitter followers. So it is not my Twitter that people are coming from. And I have to think, like, are most of my viewers really coming from when the creator of this game tweeted about me like a week and a half ago? Or is it Adelaide? Like, is she continuing to shout me out? Or is it Twitter bots? Maybe everyone in my chat is a bot. I know Salt City Slayer is. I was just playing Overwatch with him earlier. Boom, roasted. Slink29. Now, why is that name familiar? Oh, thank you. Dingo, Bullstench, couple bots. Easy Cheez-Its. Shout out to bots in chat. Slink, you wouldn't be a Steam friend of mine, would you? And perhaps an old college friend? An all-around pretty girl? Hey, Sam. Long time no talk. What's happening? Well, welcome to the stream. How you been? I still have your copy of Mega Man 64 that you traded for my copy of Mario Kart, and I think of you every time I see it. All right. I need to focus though. I've been at 1 health for this entire run because that stupid arrow trap under that golden idol smacked me up. You still have the Mario Kart, and I mean, we became friends on Steam like what, about a year ago. And as because I remember you posting on Facebook, yeah, new to Steam, looking for friends. I'm like, hey, here's a copy of like my favorite Steam game ever, VVVVVV. And then I checked your activity a couple times, and you've never ever played it, and I'm deeply offended and we're fighting. You're missing out, man. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be the next stream game. Will be VVVVVV. What a game. What a platformer. I know I need to play it. That's alright. You don't have to actually feel guilty. It was on sale for like $2.99 at the time, so I'm like, yeah. On the off chance you pick it up. That'd be pretty cool. I keep getting these weird spikes in viewers. Like, I just went from 13 to 23. Is it really all bots? Is it a bunch of lurkers? Is it my clickbait titles that I keep putting on Reddit for random things that have nothing to do with the title? I don't get it. I'm horrible at platformers. It's not about being good or bad, it's about whether you have a good time being horrible at platformers. Everyone's horrible until they're not. Unless you start not. Or something. My friend is the same, gifted him Stardew, he hasn't touched it yet. Well, luckily Shark isn't in chat right now to bring up Sea of Thieves that he bought for me. That I still haven't touched. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I get a new computer that can actually run it. I would love to play Sea of Thieves. Then 200 hours in Spelunky later. Well. Shout out to Shark, dude. He has done so much for this channel. Tall, Shark, and handsome. What a guy. He set up my Discord because I didn't know how it worked. He helped me set up my Twitter because I didn't know how it worked. He put together Nightbot because I don't know how it works. He made a bunch of chat commands because I don't know how they work. Turns out, I'm not a great streamer. But I have a great staff, so I look like a great streamer. Kinda. Shout out to Tall, Shark, and Handsome. That's what I should make my next emote. Speaking of emotes, hey, any subs in chat wanna drop my new emote in chat so everyone can see what it looks like? Poison151 Love, which I am very proud of and very happy with. It's been my favorite part of streaming so far. Oh yeah, what up? Look at that. Look at that beautiful business. I drew that heart myself in Microsoft Paint, you know. True story. In addition to all the other things I just said that Shark has done for me, he also made my little logo, the circle with a line through it, in Adobe Illustrator. And when it came time, and I got my first 15 subs, when it came time to get my own emote, I went on to Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, whatever, because I'm like, I want to turn that into a heart. And even though I took a couple graphic design courses, even though I know my way around Photoshop, it just felt right for my first emote to be made by hand, pixel by pixel in Microsoft Paint. So I did. And now, because of my wild and unprecedented success that I don't fully understand, that I just talked about for like an hour, I have a second emote slot. I don't really know what to do with it yet. Like, what should What should my second emote be? Should it be like poison themed? Should it be another take on my beautiful logo? A hype one? Poison hype? Wow, as I say that out loud, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Sam, good idea, dude. Poison hype. I can get behind that. What would it be? Would it be my face? I don't like the idea of my face being a Twitch emote because I don't much care for my face. Should it be some kind of take like the logo mixed with PogChamp? That's a maybe. A lot to think about there, a lot to unpack. But poison hype just makes so much sense. And I don't know why I didn't think of it myself. Correction, I don't know why Shark didn't think of it for me. PogChamp got changed, homie. It's from what I understand, it's getting changed all the time now. I use Fiverr for my emotes. Okay. Kutex went right-wing crazy, yeah. Yeah, I think we talked about that earlier, actually. Yeah, I have a graphic designer friend. Shoutouts to twitch.tv/zwarden, W-O-R-D-E-N. I think there's a way to shout him out, but Shark isn't here to do it for me, so why not? He's a graphic designer and a successful streamer in his own right. I was gonna get him to design me some emotes. If any of the Smash Boys are still in chat, you should shout out to Z Warden. 300 biddies, Sam, thank you. You don't have to do that business. Thank you. I appreciate that. I found out, yesterday? That bits are like, what bits are worth? Because someone gave me like 1,000 bits and I'm just like, what are you doing? That's crazy, don't do that. But now that I know their worth, I can say, Sam, that still means a lot. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Are you familiar with Spelunky? The best game of the last year, the best roguelike on the market, the best community that keeps tuning in to watch me for some reason. Because boy, this game is cool. If you're not familiar, for anyone who's not familiar, Spelunky is a roguelike platformer. Roguelike meaning permadeath if you die, you're dead for good. And you're this little Indiana Jones fella or lady, depending on what character you pick. The goal is to get to the bottom of these mines without dying. See in the upper left-hand corner, you got my health, my number of bombs, my number of ropes, resources to get me through. And there's like 22 levels. You just gotta try not to die. If you do, hey, you start over. It's a game known for its kind of absurd difficulty, this being Spelunky 2, with just a crazy amount of stuff you can do. But the thing that I've been trying to do, and I'm going to try to do now, is get to a place called the Cosmic Ocean. So if you've been watching, there's like, you start out in the cave area, and then you wind up in the volcano where I am now, and I'll be moving on to the temple, and then the ice caves, and then Neo Babylon, a big spaceship area. And then you fight the final boss, Tiamat, a big mermaid lady. And if you're successful in all that, you beat the game. But if you jump through a bunch of hoops before you get there, and get a bunch of secret items, you can get to a more difficult final area, the Sunken City, where everything hates you even more and tries to kill you. That sucks. And if you do that, and get through all 20 whatever levels through the secret area and kill the secret boss, then there's a secret area after that called the Cosmic Ocean, which is 99 floors straight of really difficult permadeath platforming. And the game hates you. But that is like the ultimate gaming challenge, at least in Spelunky, but I guess gaming in general. Like, the few people I've seen actually get through to the Cosmic Ocean and complete it all kind of agree it's the hardest thing they've ever done in a game. That sounds fun but difficult. It is very much both of those things. It's basically like start to finish 3.5 or so hours of playing perfect or close to perfect. And I've done everything else there is to do. I have like 400 something hours in Spelunky 1, 500 something hours in this game. I really like these games. And this is super sketchy. Lose my train of thought, that's okay. Yeah, I've finished everything else there is to do, all the difficult stuff, the difficult bosses, the individual challenges and things. And the Cosmic Ocean is kind of the final frontier for spelunking. I have faith. I believe that I'll finish it someday. Maybe not today. But if I can, cool. So yeah, as far as getting to this super difficult thing, this super difficult place, I'm currently in the second area, the volcano, or volcana, as it's called. In the first area, the dwelling, the caves, if you were watching, I got a gold key that unlocked a golden chest that got me the little Egyptian eye that's appearing up next to my score, which lets me see hidden gems and things in walls. And I can use it here in the volcano to drill down to the center of the volcano in this area to go and get another item, which lets me get another item in like this big trading up for rare items side quest thing. And if I do all that, that's how I get to the final secret final area. And the thing I'm doing now is slower, but safer. Cool. So yeah, I've drilled down to the center of the volcano. Now I need to make sure I get that bow before I leave. But first things first, we want to get over into this big red area, which is Vlad's Temple. And the next piece of that big puzzle is up here with a bunch of vampires. Run's going okay. I made some poor decisions and used up all of my ropes, which let me climb up and around obstacles. And I keep taking all this unnecessary damage, but so far so good. It's a thing in Spelunky. Health regeneration is very hard to come by. You can get basically 1 extra health per floor by rescuing your dog, the Pug Monty that you see kicking around in different places. Or you can get an item called the Kapala, which is a blood cup that lets you drink the blood of your enemies. And you get that by sacrificing enemies on an altar with a little skull on it. An altar to the goddess of death, Kali. But I've not been particularly lucky to find them on this run yet. Bunch of mistakes, but so far so good. And we got Vlad's cape, this red cape, which gives me a double jump and lets me kind of float safely to the ground so I don't take fall damage as easily. Explore the caves under this a little bit more, see if there's any secret shops that I can buy power-ups from. There are not. Now we move on. Cool. We got a cape, we got a rock dog, we got a bow, we got some helpers. Things are looking up. These little dudes that are following me, hired hands, are the devil, and they are going to cause a lot of problems for me. But if I bring a bunch of them around and I find one of those altars I was talking about, I can sacrifice them to the goddess of death and get some nice rewards out of it. Their AI is so good and so bad at the same time. You always pronounce her Kali. I feel like I go back and forth on how I pronounce her. Did I say Kali? I worked with a girl named Callie who I used to have a huge crush on. I think that's why I keep going back to calling her Callie. She also may have been a reincarnated form of the goddess of death. Who knows? But yeah, this has gone particularly well so far. And now on to the first fight of the game. Well, second if you count Quillback, whatever his name is. See if we can kill Olmec and kill a couple of these stupid hired hands in the process. Because I hate them. Please don't crush me. Okay. It really is a priority of mine to kill those dudes. Because I've had them just mess up so many runs for no reason at all. Some would say the hired hands deserve better. Now, we're going to use our new friend Olmec to get up here. Cool. So I have kind of a lot of money. About 100 grand. Which means I'm already kind of at the point where I don't need money for anything for the rest of the run. Especially because I'm probably going to be going Temple here and make some bad decisions. But man, you gotta have those numbers go up. You gotta get your score up. And before we continue with the rest of the Olmec fight, we're going to lure him over to the side. Just so I can bomb in there. And then we'll continue dropping him through the floor. Not a bad first round. Second round of Olmec fight. If I let him, if I give him some space, he's going to toss a bunch of bombs around. I don't want him to toss a bunch of bombs around. I'm just going to whip his jets out from underneath him. Move on to phase 3. By the way, for anyone in chat, after my last stream, my roommate and good friend Magnus came in and messed around with a bunch of my audio settings. How am I sounding today? Do I sound clear, crisp, pleasant to the ears? ASMR stream when? Do I sound normal? Is it the same? Am I going to have Elliot come in and yell at me for changing some of the settings back? I guess we'll find out. Good sound? Cool. Good sound, good gameplay, feeling good. For all the little mistakes I made at the beginning, this is, been so far so good. So, here we have the option, as always when we get here, to go to either the tide pools and have an easy, fun time that can get me a lot of resources later, or go to the temple and have a very bad time and likely die. And I think the answer is going to the temple. Get through Duat a little bit. Let's see how that goes for me. Because one of the really nice things I have in this run that I very often don't have is that little jar of paste that I picked up in a shop earlier, which means that my bombs stick to things. And so I don't have to be particularly careful with how I throw them around, comparatively. Awfully nice that hired hand to demonstrate. But that'll help with the boss of the temple, which is probably where I'm going to go. I'm going to leave my Vlad's Cape behind, because the temple route involves dying, and since I know I'm going to die, I want to be able to come back. I want to be able to come back for my stuff later. Personally, it feels refreshing to go back to Temple after so many Tide Pool runs. Yeah, I usually go Volcano because I like... It goes faster. I don't need to grind for money if I just feel like moving. Whatever. Cool. But at the same time... I don't know, the jungle stresses me out. But it is a nice change of pace, you are right there. Hey look, I get a cape to carry with me for the next 3 floors. I'm here now. Welcome back, Adelaide. You missed me talking a whole bunch. I still don't know if it was particularly interesting, but viewership seemed alright, so we take those. Oh no! Dude! No, I thought I could make that. Well, that changes the plan for this run, because I think we lost Anubis' scepter immediately after getting a good Anubis kill. What happened to Vlad's cape? I left it with Waddler, actually. So I could come back for it after the City of Gold. After Duat. But alas, it was not to be. Good. Tragic. I was just talking like, yeah, this run is looking pretty good. But then it wasn't. How disheartening. Just talking about, going to Temple and gonna have a bad time, and then I immediately had a bad time. And then I'm immediately continuing to have a bad time. Whew. That's okay. So we're just gonna... We're gonna recover from that. Hey, Poison, why don't you like the Temple? Well, same reason I don't like, Oh, my dog is dead already, too? Ugh. Same reason I don't like, Horned Lizards. Because they tend to kill me out of nowhere. We're gonna do some speedrun strats here. Just to move on a little bit. We've got a pickaxe. That's what I need for speed. Come on, dude. Super cool. Try again. We're gonna go fast. It's gonna be alright. Oh yeah, the two of you know each other. I'm gonna walk into everything. I'm not quite tilted, but I'm not quite focused either. But as long as I'm playing badly, hey everyone who's joining me. Some of those who are joining me for the first time, welcome to the stream. Did you know that as a new affiliate, you can support me in my quest for whatever it is I'm doing here without having to spend any money? If you have Amazon Prime, because you can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. Just click on that Twitch Prime button up top and you can help me live the dream of quitting my job someday and playing video games without having to spend your own money. Check it out. My pitch for that still isn't particularly good, but it's getting better all the time. We're gonna try not to kill the shopkeeper. Cool. If our buddy Quillback had rolled to the right this time, we probably would have gone jungle as a change of pace like we were talking about. But instead we're gonna die. My goodness. Let's get one good run under our belts here. I would like to finish the game one time, and then probably gonna be a shorter stream today. I got all my talking out of the way earlier. But I want to get one good W in. Then I'll probably do the daily run and call it a day. One good W, one fast W, one shot with a teleporter in it. Bombs will do. Oh, that mole messed it up. We'll take those hits so I get out of here with a shotgun. Looking good, feeling good. That arrow trap was already triggered, or I might be dead. This arrow trap is not, but we're gonna avoid it. Sweet. There we go. This is the speed we're looking for. This is better. And we'll see if we can dodge this shopkeeper. We can. I feel forgiven. The shopkeeper is no longer chasing me. And let's have a really sketchy volcano. That sounds like fun. Okay. In my heart, whenever I'm going for these fast runs, I'm always like, I could really go for a teleporter right now. Then I get a teleporter and immediately teleport into a wall, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just avoid the teleporters. I think this has got some promise. Goal is to get to Olmec in under like 2:30 is a good benchmark for me. And so far, that's very achievable, I think. I say that, and then that rock dog, the shot cooldown on his attack was a little faster than I thought. Oh well. Just gotta not get hit for the rest of the run. Perfect. Yeah, mission accomplished. Under 2:30. Got to Olmec. Got 18 bombs. 1 health, but I just won't get hit again, that's fine. Get a quick kill on the first path here. The bomb throw means fast Olmec fight, okay. Gonna not get poisoned by that dude. Awesome. Okay, okay. Not a particularly good or particularly bad Tide Pools one. We take those. No, I want pace. Is it worth? This was really not a great Tide Pools 2, but we got a compass and pace out of it. So let's just keep it moving and, you know, not anger the shopkeeper further on this floor. Unceremonious end to a mediocre speedrun. Okay, come on, dude. What I would really like for this run, besides to walk into that wounded lizard, what I would really like is this floor and a jetpack and a teleporter. That's what I'm feeling. A jetpack is acceptable. Jetpack, a compass. We're not even gonna take the camera. We can get another shotgun later. But a jetpack is key. What I'm trying to do here, I think. Something piss off that shopkeeper early? I'm forgiven. Feeling good, man. Okay. Under a minute getting here. Put the bomb properly. This is okay. This one has some promise. Minute 13 with a jetpack is actually really nice. The overall time to beat, my goal for doing this speedrun sub, I would like to get a sub 5. My best time is like 5:20, something like that. But under 5 minutes would be like the goal for me. I would feel like a real gamer. We're actually gonna bomb our way out of this shot. We're gonna use a couple extra bombs. Play game. Hello, Poseidon. Welcome. Welcome, guy who's on my gift sub leaderboard. That was a quote from my dear old friend Davey, my ex-doubles partner in Smash Brothers, who popped in to my just chatting stream and told me to play a game instead. Ruined my entire stream experience. But was also correct. I should just play the game. Alright, so we got a slower time this run, and shopkeepers are upset with me. But hey, we're alive. Wow, that was literally not the plan. That robot just wanted the shopkeeper dead a lot more than me. And that's okay. Three-minute tide pool. Again, I feel good about that. .302, close enough. This is where the jetpack is especially handy. Even if I've made grave mistakes getting poisoned there. Means we're gonna have to make a short detour and slow ourselves down a bit. Come on, dude. Cool. Alright. So the only way to cure poison in speedrun context anyway is to rescue that dog, so I had to go out of my way to take a little bit of extra time. Man, I keep forgetting that the shopkeepers are still mad at me. That doesn't bode particularly well for the health of this run, and I just keep hitting them. But mostly so far so good. A little slow, but I'd rather be a little slow than a lot dead. We got some extra bombs here, so I don't mind spending some resources. Cool, we're gonna not hit spikes there or there. We're gonna not get poisoned again. We're gonna not deal with Big Crabman. We're gonna keep moving. Nice thing about having the jetpack is the ability to completely skip the ice caves. Just gonna go down, lightning speed, ignore the dude. And finally, we're forgiven. No more shopkeepers for Neo Babylon. The sub 5 dream appears to be dead, but we are not. Cool. A lot of very sketchy things happening, but that's what Neo Babylon is all about. Trigger the laser, skip the dudes, play the game. Depending on how this floor in particular goes, never mind, we're dead. I was gonna say, might be looking at the sub 6. But 'twas not to be. So we go again. Just the way Spelunky goes, man. Sometimes you play pretty good, sometimes you play really good, and you just die. But another super early jetpack. Oh, look at that. You know what? Forget the shotgun. Just gonna carry around 2 jetpacks all day. Ooh, yeah. Now I can throw the jetpack with extreme precision. post on the subreddit the other day. This is how you know you are rich in Spelunky, is having not one jetpack, but 2 jetpacks. Let's go. That is pretty remarkable, if we're being honest. Right. Oh no! My jetpack has betrayed me. I've hit myself in the head with my jetpack. What's the benefit of the second one? Good point. Literally nothing. Literally nothing is the answer. But I'm suddenly attached to it. Like, emotionally, so... we're keeping it. Cool. Perfect. That went very well. I didn't almost die 4 or 5 times. That is your imagination. Yeah, if anything, having this second jetpack is purely a negative thing, because I had several opportunities to grab a shotgun. I'm just like, yeah, but the jetpack's funny. Imagine if hired hands could use jetpacks. I'm sure one of them would catch on fire and fly into me if they could. Oh, dude, come on! That sucked. I aggroed the one. That was a bummer, and now I'm cursed and permanently at 1 health. But it doesn't matter. I have 2 jetpacks. So really, I can't even say this is going poorly. The Wexiomatic followed me. Yeah, I know that guy. Hey, Poison, it's Wex. Well, obviously. But hello, Matt. Well, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. I'm playing Spelunky. I have not 1, but 2 jetpacks. And I am cursed and going to die any minute. And I forgot I have haste. Man. Oh, nice. Several mistakes, but we're doing just fine. Welcome to the stream, man. Are you a Spelunky fan? I can see that. The jetpack will save you. Well, if chat weren't on a delay. Oh well. Good timing. Welcome. Good to have you. We take it in stride. You love roguelikes. Who doesn't? Make for the best content. Yeah, we'll take a parachute. I'm currently... Dude, the Spelunky series is just so good. I'm currently doing some, very successful speedruns. Asterisk. So far we've had a couple get past Olmec. We're feeling good about it. It is a good thing I picked up that parachute. That skeleton almost killed me. I almost bounced off and got shot by that shopkeeper. But instead, looking good and feeling good. The compass is actually really nice to have. Like it's one of those things that's never like a priority in my runs. But especially if I'm trying to go fast, I'm always happy to have one. I got hit by the arrow trap on the way down. That sucked. But yeah, I've said it several times, and I think it's very clear because I'm streaming it. Spelunky 2 is one of my, I think it's one of my favorite games of all time. There's so much to it, and it's so funny and fun and interesting to watch and interesting to play, and no matter how many hours I have, it's still just like, it still feels fresh. Man, I'm getting this jetpack RNG, man. I'm so excited to have these jetpacks that I keep dying with. That's... Getting an early shotgun like that is actually kind of nice. Because it means that if there's nothing particularly interesting in a shop... If there's nothing particularly interesting in a shop, then I don't need to rob the shopkeeper just for the shotgun. Because I think the shotgun in speed runs like this, especially ones where I don't get a teleporter, is very important. Makes the first and last bosses that much easier. Doesn't stop me from just walking into things, but oh well. Stop! You're back and with soup. Oh my god. Alright. Whatever, we'll just take a shot. Ms. Link, what kind of soup you got? You got that big chicken with stars energy? Or are you more of a minestrone girl? Minestrone? I always said minestrone, but I don't think that's right. That's dumb. I think the reason I'm playing recklessly and don't really care is because I'm just holding out for a run with a teleporter, because I got that speed in mind, in my heart. And I have to make up for every time I've died on stream with a teleporter, which is literally every time I picked up a teleporter. Lipton's chicken noodle. See, I would have pegged you as a canned soup girl, not a box soup girl. Not that there's anything wrong with that, or it makes you, like, less of a person. No, I can't even say that. Like, Mrs. Grass is dope. Shout out to Mrs. Grass chicken noodle soup. That's a mistake. I didn't want to kill him. But that's fine. I'd already committed the crime. Don't be soupus. No, Mrs. Grass is dope. Salt City Slayer, you still in chat? Remember our childhood times of eating Mrs. Grass? I remember. Soupist. Alright, I'm gonna use a bunch of bombs to get down here. Cool. Because I killed that shopkeeper before and didn't just rob him, it means that I'm going to be having a rough time in the next couple floors, I think. But hey, we're playing confident, we're feeling good. We're gonna take this power pack, because what's the worst that could happen? Power pack is really nice. The only backpack that doesn't give you added mobility, but the trade-off is your shotgun fires faster. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. With the power pack, the shotgun fires faster, your bombs have bigger explosions, and you get a flame whip, which especially in the jungle is very useful. Because not only can you hurt stunned enemies with your whip, which you normally can't, but you can also burn through flammable walls like the vines in the jungle. But it doesn't matter, because I'm just gonna keep throwing myself into shopkeepers and dying. I started this new file for my stream experience. And I shot Yang too. Good. And I'm sure that the shopkeepers are my #1 cause of death so far anyway. Ah well. Sam, you remember a certain Eric Leith from Herkimer? Buddy of mine, we used to play ping pong, do have accounting stuff. Professors called him Bernie after Bernie Madoff. He was in the chat the other day, if you recall. We were talking about you a bit. I was talking about you a bit. Yeah. If you see an Eric Lethal in chat, you know who it is. Who else was here? There's another Herkimer fella came around. I'm trying to think who it was. Shoutouts to Herkimer. And all the good times we had. Man, it was such a long time ago. We graduated in what, 2012? As I keep saying, where does the time go? Am I dead? No, the monkey tried to kill me and then he rescued me by jumping on that boomerang guy. Oh man. So I have a second chance at a mediocre run. Good old Bomberman. Yeah, that's... Good old Bomberman indeed. A certain Zachary Woodbury stopped in too. Never knew my favorite type was poison. Well, my favorite Pokemon type? No, I'm not that into Pokemon. I'm just toxic. That is not true. It's funny. I am a big fan of poison types, and I always thought they got a tough break and were very underpowered, at least before the advent of fairy types in Gen 6. 230, that's not bad. But no, my, poison type becoming my tag was a little bit arbitrary, if we're being honest. I told this story on stream last week. I needed a tag because I didn't have one at my first ever Super Smash Brothers tournament. Because I just entered, I'm like, what's your name? And Jim. My tag is Jim. And then I'm like, yeah, that's lame. Everyone else has super cool tags. Yeah, I'm playing with like the evil turnip and Draxel and like all these cool guys. That sucks. And I'm just like, what? No, I need a tag. And I was playing a bunch of Pokemon at the time. I'm like, I'm gonna be Tornado Man. Like that's gonna be my tag. I'm gonna go by Tornado Man forever. And I googled it, and there's already like. Am I just dead? Man, I keep almost dying. Tags don't need to be cool, they just gotta be you. No, I want it to be cool. I'm like Tornado Man, not working for me even though I love Mega Man. I'll be like Poison Pin, Poison Pokemon, Poison type, sure. And it just stuck. I'm Poison type ever since. That is the story to why I'm Poison type. And because I'm incredibly toxic. That's a secret. Look at my tag. Well, sure, it's just kind of your name, but also Slink is cool. It's a tag that's got a lot of movement to it, you know. Good old Slink, yeah. That's you. I am gonna take the extra 5 seconds to rescue the pug and get a little bit more health. Even though we're trying to go fast here. Ooh, that's dope. That was risky, but necessary to make up for some of this lost time. Let's go for a cool guy strat. That's a cool guy strat. Super risky ice caves, but went remarkably well, really. Another run where we ain't getting sub 5, but the sub 6 stream is still alive. That was a very good first Neo Babylon. Under 10 seconds, no matter what, I'm happy in this horrible place. Do a sweet shotgun jump there. Ugh. There goes my shotgun, but at least I don't die. I die. Man! I went wrong in like 4 ways. It's because I said, that's a great Neo Babylon 1, and then Neo Babylon 2 had to be miserable. Couple almosts here. We're gonna finish a run. I'm going to beat the game. I gotta do it once per stream. Fast or not fast. See if we can start this one with some jump boots. Yeah, that was dumb. Again, we go again. I want to get a teleporter. I have a lot of retribution to be had with a random teleporter drop. But not yet. Oh, come on! Oh, that was almost so cool. That was a dope double arrow whip and then, well. Iltiz? Am I saying that right? Iltiz? My first and only tag? You say that. What is... Turns out it's not unique? Sounds pretty unique to me. I'm glad that was worth the extra bump. But it's tough when your tag is that short in general too. Like, because it means it's just that much more likely to be taken on every platform ever. Which again, I learned with Poison type. That there are already plenty of Poison types out there in the world. Which is where the underscore came from, but it is a tribute to one of my all-time favorite content creators, too. Risky take there. Risky drop. Risky everything. That was just a whole bunch of bad ideas in a row, but hey, we lived it. Wait, I never actually do this, but I'm pretty sure. Like over here. I didn't need to do any of that, that's fine. Sometimes I haven't figured out why, but there's like... I hit the door up there that I don't know how to get in or why it appears or when it appears. Doesn't matter. We dodged that shopkeeper like a true professional. And didn't die there either. Or there. Slink is now hosting my stream. Said thank you. Thank you for your support today. I appreciate you, man. We should do this more often. Seriously, that's super cool of you. Thank you. If only I were more successful and anyone who came by for that host got to see a run actually end. We'll get one done, like I said. Not super familiar with Spelunky. What's the deal with the shopkeeper exactly in killing him? You keep saying it changes the run. So, shopkeepers sell stuff, which makes sense because they're shopkeepers. What you're supposed to do is collect a bunch of money and buy their stuff. But as you've seen, you don't have to. You can just take their stuff and they get really mad at you. And if you do that, they try to chase you down and kill you. And they're kind of the most dangerous enemies in the game. But they kind of... The way their aggro works is kind of like a point system. Like, if you hurt one, then you get like 2 points aggro. If you blow up a shop or part of their shop, you get like 2 points aggro. If you kill one, you get like 4 points aggro. And for every point, if you get to the next floor where you still have points, you get 1 point taken off, but there's a shopkeeper waiting at the exit. To make a long story short, if you steal from a shopkeeper or damage a store without killing them, then for the next 2 floors, they'll chase you and try to kill you. And if you hurt one on the way, like try to sneak past them, then it adds like another 2 floors to it. So you just have to not make shopkeepers more angry than you have to, or your whole run gets more dangerous. But if you avoid them for like 2 floors, then you get forgiven, and you'll see the little dialogue box that says you feel forgiven. Of course, the easiest way is just not to anger them in the first place, but since I'm doing fast strats, well, it is a neat system. And now we have an axolotl, which I don't usually stop to take because they're extremely dangerous to ride, but you can teleport through walls. Now, I've mentioned teleporting a little bit in the last couple runs, but teleporting... yeah, I'm dead. Teleporting sucks. Anything that teleports you at random in the direction you're holding, anywhere from 3 to 8 blocks. I killed Herb, well, Herb killed me in return, so we really kinda... we had it out for each other. Teleporting is extremely dangerous, and I die a lot when I do it. Because you teleport randomly 3 to 8 blocks in the direction you're facing or you're holding. And if there's a wall there, the game will try to put you up 1 or 2 blocks, but for the most part, it'll just teleport you into the wall and you die instantly. Or in that case, I teleported down mostly safely, but didn't jump off that axolotl in time. And so I just died unceremoniously. Okay. And I'm down to 1 health again at the very beginning of a run. Man. Get it together, dude. But yeah, the biggest reason I keep killing shopkeepers in these runs in particular is so I can get this sweet, sweet shotgun. And we're gonna see if we can get that trap to smack the shopkeeper, stun him, jump past him, take an extra like 30 seconds standing still. Cool. I like to live dangerously. Yeah, that's... I tried to jump past that arrow. Stupid is the word I would use. Man, just one good run where I play recklessly and get rewarded for it. That's all I'm looking for here. I will get it done. I promise you we're gonna finish a run soon. Tonight. Eventually. Maybe. No, a promise is a promise. There we go. There's a teleporter. It's a telepack, actually. It's a teleporter that frees your hands up. So I can... Oh, come on. Huge mistake. And we lived through it. So I teleported into a wall, like I said. But I think the telepack is more dangerous than the regular teleporter, because with the telepack, you wear it on your back so the jump button triggers it, and without it, you use the attack button if you have a handheld teleporter like you can find. And I think it's because of... Whew. Jukes. I think it's because of the way I mash jump all the time. Having the telepack, I'm just more likely to get myself killed using it. But then again, like I've been saying, I get myself killed whenever I teleport for any reason, anytime. And that's fine. Around that shopkeeper. That was just lucky. That was lucky he got knocked down by that trap. I admit my luck. That was less lucky. That I meant to do. And we're forgetting. Hey! We're actually gonna use the bomb to blow up that spider instead of shooting with a shotgun just to get him out of the way faster, make sure I kill him instantly and get paste. That's a slow second jungle, because I took the wrong path originally, but it's still going okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Dingo, I can send you the VOD from earlier when I get off on Dropbox or something. I don't know how people send large files anymore. We do it via AOL Instant Messenger. Can I text it to you? But I'll give you the VOD, you can look through it. Dingo, looking to be my new video editor on YouTube, possibly. Because it was cool. I mean, for my first just chatting stream where I just sat and talked to the camera for like 45 minutes. Pony Express. There's a extra meeting there. For just sitting and talking to the camera, I couldn't believe that people like actually came in and listened to me. It was actually really cool. I feel like I'm just getting so lucky with this Twitch stuff. Like, thank you everyone who's here now for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for spending some time with me. For the following. For the Twitch Primes. Super cool. Even just being here and stopping in the chat. my live stream fail Reddit posts keep getting removed. I still feel very successful. Alright. That was just a poor decision again, man. Alright. Tell you what, this is... I've done a good job when I've been saying this recently. This is the run. This is the one I'm gonna... If it comes down to, like, making a poor decision really fast or making a slightly better decision slowly... we're just gonna be successful here. I mean, that's kind of a good idea, but that's okay. We're gonna use a bomb and a rope. Then waste all my ropes early. Ben Kenobi, oh my god. Look what you made me do, Felix. That's not true, that was entirely my fault. Okay, so that was decidedly not the run. I forgot that I really do jinx it every time I say that, so... Is this the run? Could be. Who knows? What if I keep doing stuff like that? This is the run. No, like I said, I just want to get one done, one out of the way for the day. Before I do my daily run and then call it. Cool. Some pro level strats there. Feeling good about it. See? I took the extra 2 or 3 seconds to be very, very cautious with that death trap up there. See? Now if anyone else says it, I think Adelaide. Viewers now have the power to jinx it too. You can't say this is the run or it's over immediately. Look at that though, what? Free jetpack, first floor in a crate? Forget it, this is the run, even though I just missed the door. This is it, this is the run. First floor, free jetpack. I can't throw that away. That never happens. We're even gonna take our time to buy the dog instead of randomly stealing from the shopkeeper here. That is how careful I'm going to be in this run. And only use the dog as a projectile once. Yeah, yes. Yeah, that was a bummer, missing the door because I was too busy talking myself up. But that's okay. And we're still to the jungle in barely over a minute. With 5 health. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not quite taking the amount of time with the mosquito like I should have, but, well, it's okay. It's very, very good jungle one. 11 seconds. See, the jetpack just lets me play recklessly, and I can just kind of hover around. It's perfect, it's ideal. I'm gonna take the extra couple seconds to blow off Giant Spider here, get some paste. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Much less beautiful, but we lived through it. Why are there all of a sudden a billion Tiki men? Oh, so sketchy. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have like a 215 jungle, which is awesome. 214.9, right on the nose. Cool. All good things. The one downside to having pace tiers is I'm used to dropping down and tossing a bomb as I fall. But hey, there you go. That's a good throw. 236. We're through Olmec. And I tried to dodge the assassin on the ceiling and just died. Come on, dude, one run. One decent run. Not this one. Climbing gloves. Hello. What's going on, dude? I've seen you in way cooler Spelunky streams. And you're here in mine? Oh, I feel like a celebrity. I hate picking you up, but I love seeing your name in my chat. Welcome. I'm Poison. I'm a new guy around here. I play the game you like. Okay, let me rephrase. I don't hate picking you up. I tend to die when I pick up climbing gloves because I am bad with climbing gloves. Because I avoided them like the plague in Spelunky 1 because I couldn't, because I played on keyboard. And it was, for whatever reason, it was harder for me to get off of walls that I got onto. But hey, no hard feelings, man. Right now I'm going for some Lunky speedruns, and they're not going particularly well. Welcome back again. I like Spelunky speedruns. Okay. Well, welcome to mine. We're going for the sub 5 dream, and so far, cannot finish a run. My best time is like 5:20, which I'm really quite proud of. But I can do better. 5:20 no teleporter, which and my best time with teleporter is nothing because I kill myself with teleporter almost immediately every single time I pick it up. And that's okay. It's tragic, but it happens to the best of us. Oof. That was such a cool thing I did with the falling platform, and I caught the ladybug on a falling back whip, and it's like, so nice. And I just hop into the lava. Oh well. What I really like is my buddy Frags RNG. He sent me a screenshot yesterday that he got in a random present on the second floor. He got a plasma cannon. I've never seen that happen. That would have been cool. We're gonna give this one up. Pretend it didn't happen. Would have been cool to back whip that arrow on the way down, but alas. But yeah, I had I feel like I had like a 519 off stream before I deleted this file, but I'm pretty sure I have like a 521 or 531 or something like that on stream. Pretty cool, pretty proud. The shopkeeper's nice enough to clear out all those arrow traps down there, even though we're not going that way. With jump shoes plus cape. Not a jetpack or a teleporter, but I'm feeling good about it. Oh my god, and I missed. Oh boy. I fired the shotgun instead of dropped it by accident. I said like a half an hour ago this is going to be a shorter stream, and I'm going to get like one under my belt, and then call it for the day after the daily challenge. But, well, we're just not getting it done all of a sudden, huh? Tragic. I keep doing things like walking into that skeleton. And that bat. And now watch, there's gonna be like a jetpack teleporter in here and I'm at half health. Cool. Alright. Rest in peace, Hired Hand. Alright. Just one time. Speed threats are out the window now. Unless I find an early teleporter and jetpack, we're gonna tread fast but cautious. We're not gonna try to get sub 6, sub 5. It appears to be not meant to be. We're just gonna get it done reasonably fast, or so. That's the new plan. Cool. On the bright side, I haven't died to a shopkeeper mid-robbing this shop in a while. I know the smart thing to do is to just walk up to the shopkeeper and toss a rope while you're standing on him, which makes it very easy for you to rob shops. Arrow traps too. But no, I feel better about robbing shops if I do the theft instead of the vandalism. Because if I'm walking in and like smacking an old man on the head of the rope, that's a bummer. But if I'm taking something from him that I need to survive in a harsh environment, and then he gets mad and tries to kill me and then I hurt him in self-defense, that feels better. That feels better to me for some reason. Morality is great in these games. We're gonna skip that shop. Just having real bad luck here. We're gonna buy us a teleporter. Come on. That's not the way I wanted to go at all. Cool. Axolotl any percent. There's gotta be a faster way to kill this dude. I'm just mashing the jump button, like that one's on me. So climbing gloves. I feel like I've seen you in many other Spelunky streams. Drop some knowledge on me. What's the speedrun strat for getting through Quill back there? Is it should you cook a bomb and throw it at him? Should you bomb the side and then like just use resources to get through faster? Do you ignore him entirely? What's the play? What should I do? As an aspiring Spelunky speedrunner. It's fun to say with a lisp, huh? And I feel like the answer is maybe I should watch an actual speedrunner do this because I'd learn a ton in like 5 minutes and be able to apply a lot of it, but for what you're doing, I'd recommend getting him to roll in the direction you want and then shoot him with a shotgun. Heard. Understood. I feel like I watched on one of Twiggle's compilations, like him trying to go fast, and like with a teleporter, you can lure him in the direction and then teleport down past him before he's done rolling and skip him entirely, and that's real fast. But I'm just not that confident with the teleporter. It's my biggest weakness as a Spelunky gamer, I think. Although I am proud. I don't know if anyone clipped it, but I was doing some True Crown runs the other day, and I got a True Crown to Olmec and did an Olmec skip with the True Crown up through the Ankh area. That was dope. And then teleported into a wall immediately after. Because, you know, that's what you do. Wasn't immediately after. I was reading chat. Break the skull block at the top, you can teleport all the way down from the top. That's kind of cool. That I didn't know. That's very helpful. Nice to have a veteran pickup item in chat. Positive reinforcement. Appreciate you. All right. And again, like sub 230 is what I'm looking for here, for a reasonably decent, no good items speed run here. It's a low bar to set, but like I said, I'm pretty new at this. Cool. This one is promising. I got paste. I got plenty of bombs. I got a shotgun. I got good health. Got a clear head. Got an open heart. This could be the run. You're top 5 in 2 categories. Which one, man? That's awesome. That was unnecessarily risky. Low percent and no gold low percent. So those are some stressful categories to be well high ranked in. Good for you, dude. In Spelunky 1, the low gold run was the absolute bane of my existence. Like, it took me forever to get that achievement. In this, I feel like it's, for whatever reason, it's way easier in Spelunky 2 just to get a low gold run if you're playing patiently. Man, to speedrun it, that's tough, dude. Super cool, though. Congrats. Alright. So what's the way to do this? Is this a thing? Cool. I don't know if I'm guaranteed to catch a ledge there, or I just keep getting lucky with it, but yeah, we take those. We're just gonna damage boost through this. Not sure if it's the right play, but it worked for me. Okay. Perfect. Think you got really lucky there? Nah. Oh boy, I got lucky there, that's for sure. Because if all of my shots hadn't gone into... Come on. If one shot had hit one of those gold-plated dudes, the All Mights, then it would have bounced back and I was dead. I got very lucky there. Yeah. Yeah, not trying to set the world on fire here. We're just moving. Cool. Just playing to get it done. I also don't know a faster way to kill Tiamat. Again, we got it done. 5:30 something. I'm happy with. We beat Spelunky. Feeling good about it. Thank you. Yeah, really not bad. I'm pretty sure, like, what, sub 6 on the speedrun.com for any percent is like top 100 or something, isn't it? Or it was last time I checked a couple weeks ago. So, hey, top 100 speedrun streamer here. Or something. And even though that Neo Babylon, maybe I didn't quite deserve to live, we got there. Shout out to the GOAT, Derek Yu. Friend of the chat, friend of the stream. What was my final time? Speedrun.com. Spelunky. Yeah, that's top 100. Pretty cool. I can get behind it. Whew. So with that, I think I'm gonna do my daily run and then call it a day. Climbing Gloves, thank you for the follow. All I had to do was finish a speed run, and now I'm famous. Because I saw you in Grand Pooh Bear's chat, and he's my idol. And so if he noticed you, and you noticed me, that means I'm famous by default. So. Felix, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for popping in as someone who says he doesn't even care for Spelunky. You keep watching me, that means a lot, dude. Not that you don't care for Spelunky, but that you don't play Spelunky yourself regularly. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the bunch of people who followed and subbed today. That's amazing. And for anyone who's still watching and has Amazon Prime, you know, you get a free sub to me in the upper right hand corner. Click on that Twitch Prime button and don't have to pay anything. Get to support new streamer guy here. Still gotta work on that pitch. But for now, let's forget all those mediocre runs we just had and get our daily in. I'm really feeling Manfred again. Manfred's my go-to when I'm like I need a solid daily run. I believe in my demo man. We're gonna completely change up what we're doing. Furthest you've ever gotten? I've been pretty near success. I've done everything in the game, all the Steam achievements, everything. Gotten my eggplant stuff. I think my best on stream for Cosmic Ocean is like 720. Off stream is either 750 or 770. Which I cannot check because when I started streaming a couple weeks ago, I reset my save file. But I've been close. I can taste it. But every time I get to CO, it's just like I haven't watched enough people do it to really know what I'm doing, and being in a place like that and winging it is really difficult. But someday soon, we'll say, in the next couple months, by March 31st, we're gonna get us a successful Cosmic Ocean run. Chat, I promise. Watching other people play helps a lot. Yeah, I know. Just too stubborn to do it. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to throw him down here so he landed in this area so I could bring him over to the sacrifice, the Kali altar. But alas. I'm actually not gonna rob the shopkeeper for this run, I don't think. Maybe? Not a great look. Either way, I have to either burn a couple resources to get up to that gold chest one way or another. So what if it's the daily run? Let's take a huge risk for no reason. Got him. You seem more than capable of beating Cosmic Ocean without watching anyone. Thanks, man. Yeah. I can do cool stuff like that. It's just, you know, I die a lot. I feel like I can do the hard stuff really well, but then when I go to do the easy stuff, I get really impatient. Lack of patience is my biggest downfall as a Spelunky player. Man, I want that pace up there. Let's do a cool thing again. Look at that. Like, and that's the thing. When I have nothing really to lose, I play very confident. I got better bomb cooks than anyone else in the game. Twiggle, DT, Bananasaurus Rex, they got nothing on me. But then I do stuff like that. Like I talk a bunch of trash and then just get hit by an arrow trap directly in front of me that I walk into. It's Spelunky, man. I'm the best there is, and I'm terrible at the same time. See? Easy arrow whip. Like, I could walk into these spikes. Could happen anytime. I would like to get back up. I wanted to bomb that wall really bad. And... shoot. Does that change things? I think that changes things for me. I wanted to bomb the wall up there so I could get my buddy Monty and bring him up to the Kali altar. But I didn't want to use my last bomb for it. But now that I have a Matic, new plan. New plan, hurt turkeys for no reason. Just a sociopath. Alright. The name of the game here is try to get up to that Kali altar without using many resources. Climbing Clubs, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have a brush with a real-life Spelunky celebrity. Thank you for the follow, and hopefully I'll see you again sometime. I'll throw some clickbait in my stream title if I plan on beating Cosmic Ocean that day, and you can come cheer me on. Bad Man Mom, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, good to have you. Isn't it past your bedtime? It's getting past mine. I am very tired for some reason. Had a draining sort of stream earlier. But welcome back with your dog emote. Hi Poison, thank you. Thank you for respecting my internet anonymity. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, SB. It's been an eventful day. I spent a lot of time just talking, just chatting at the start of the stream. And I think me and my buddy Dingo, who you may know as that Klein boy, we're gonna turn it into a YouTube video, I think. Gotta work on that content, that branching out. But now we're just back to the usual routine of sacrificing dogs and accidentally getting turkey shot by arrows. Wasn't the plan, but here we are. I've been going for a couple hours now, and this will probably be the last stream of the day, but it is my daily run. And it's not going bad. We're looking good, we're feeling good. Let's see. I feel like the longer I spend gathering resources with stuff like the Matic, like, the slower I play, I start to get... my inputs start to get weak for some reason. So I almost want to leave the Matic behind. I don't know why. I can't fully explain why I think that's a good idea, because it's not. On the bright side, I don't have to go and mess around with the skull pillars over there. Because I already got me a skeleton key, which is cool. The question is, as it always is with the daily runs, should I go to the jungle or the volcano? Bad Man Mom, what do you think? Jungle or volcano? Where am I going today? Volcano? Volcano it is. So we'll keep on track over here. As has been a pattern today, super low on resources, but that's okay. This way will lead us to the volcano. Nice thing about the volcano, don't have to worry about money, don't have to worry about finding the black market. I will always have my designated path set out for me. Downside is less of a chance to get a jetpack. Upside is I'll always get Vlad's cape. Downside is I'm probably gonna die to the lava. So, you know, ups and downs. Feeling good with money, so if there is a shop, if there is a shop with a jetpack in it randomly, if I get super lucky, then won't have to anger any shopkeepers to get there. Because I don't have a Kapala yet, there goes my medic. I was gonna say I'm gonna actually pick up the hired hand even though I hate them. But I forget in the daily runs you don't get hired hands in the usual character unlock slots. No biggie. That was a little risky and unnecessary, but we got it done. Feel real good about having getting that early skeleton key from the first shop because I don't have to go about messing with finding the key to this door. Get us a turkey. Feeling good about that. There's another Kali altar. Awesome. I forget, we did go back for Monty earlier, so we will get the Kapala on this floor, which is awesome. Unfortunately, Monty is down there. But let's see. Just want to line this up so I can get into that door without using too many bombs. It was like right. I think I know where it is. Should be right around here to get into that secret shop. Maybe here? I don't want to use too many bombs. Okay, cool. So here's the secret shop. Get us a dog. Old doggo to take with us. And the spring shoes make it easier to go back up and get our turkey. Sweet. Oh, that was literally not the plan. We'll just sacrifice some other stuff instead. Oh, the turkeys are very cute, right? Sorry that one had to die. But the cool thing is, because we sacrificed so many entities to Kali here, we get some royal jelly here, some extra health. 10 health and Kapala feels really good for a daily run. This. Very carefully dodge everything. And safely get back up here for the curse pot too. Just a little bit of extra money. Might as well go for a high score. And we'll continue living the dream. See if we can get that daily run Cosmic Ocean going. That'd be super sick. I would love that. I would love if my first ever Cosmic Ocean clear was in a daily. See my name on that leaderboard. 5 feet long and luminous. Having only one bomb really sucks. Especially because it means when I get to the area with the drill, it'll be that much... Oh, dude. As I say that, I forget to dig into the bow before my pickaxe is up. Man, I'm just gonna use all my resources for poor reasons. Watch there be bombs in that crate, too. Gotta focus. I'm happy with my items, but I am very unhappy with my resources. 0 bombs, 2 ropes. Maybe I'll get lucky with that crate. No, I'm not even gonna get lucky with that crate because I can't even get to it. Bummer. Ah well. And that shop was destroyed without... Oh no! Oh, the jump shoes killed me. Oh well. Man, these daily runs, I always throw them away early. It's a bummer. But oh well, I feel good about it. I think today was a successful day of streaming. I think we did good. I think we did good things. Thanks one more time to everyone who popped in, popped by, hung out with me for a while. Let's see. Where do I go to see who subbed today? I know there's a way to do that. so I can thank them individually. Activity? I don't know. Someday I'll know what I'm doing as a streamer, but for now, thank you for joining me. I'm going to see who's on, see who's out and about. Toss a raid over to one of the boys. Yeah, we're gonna throw a follow and a raid over to my friend Imploded Grenade. Good friend of the stream. Big fan, really. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. About 5 o'clock, I'll put that up on the schedule. If you're not a part of the Discord, we'll get Nightbot to have a link up here. Give a click, give a join, pop in and hang out with me, talk to me. We'll be discussing what my next emote should be. But yeah, until then, thanks for coming by. Make sure you give my buddy Grenade all your love. Bushido, till next time. Everyone else, take care.